Hello there. Here we have a 2013 Prius with a dead battery. So there are many videos on YouTube, including mine, about how to charge the Prius from opening the hood and charging from the battery charge terminal in the fuse block. So I'll go ahead and show you how that works. But in some cases, this is not going to work for you or me. So you can open this up and you punch this catch in the front to get it open. This red block is where to charge the battery. So you can put a charger on there and attempt to charge it. I did do that, and I did attempt to charge it. My charger would not work because of two reasons. Either the battery was so dead that it couldn't take a charge, or B, the electronics in the car were also taking some of the charge current from the charger and dissipating the current. So you might have better luck with an old-fashioned charger, even though it's an AGM battery. To get the battery going, you might want to pump about 10 amps in here. Okay, so the other thing is, AAA once started this car up with this method, and what they do is they'll put a bunch of amps into this terminal here with a battery and jumper cables, and then once the car starts, meaning that you press the power button and the car power goes on, then the traction battery, the big battery that makes the car move, will actually then charge the small AGM battery in the back, the aux battery. Okay, so in my case, I didn't have another battery to do this. So long story short is, if you can't get the battery to charge through this port here, which you may not, and so what I found you need to do is open the hatch. And of course your hatch is going to be stuck closed. You got to crawl in here and release the hatch, and then take out all this stuff to get to the battery, which isn't hard, it just takes some time. And then you'll find the battery right here. And I bought this battery 1.5 years ago when the car was dead. The battery in this car was probably 2013, 2019, 6 years old, so the battery may or may not be good. But I bought this new one at Toyota for about $211. And so I thought, how could this battery be dead in 1.5 years? And it turns out I don't think it is. So what I did was, I first tried this charger on the front port of the car, and this charger would not charge the battery. It would go green in about, I don't know, 10 minutes, and it would say it's done. It wasn't. So what I found was the battery had real low voltage in it, and this charger was just giving up. So what I did was, on my charger, you can select an AGM battery, or you can select a standard battery. So I put it in the standard battery mode, which is an old-fashioned lead-acid battery. And I took off the positive cable on the battery so that there's no load on the battery. And then I connected the charger. I charged it for about half an hour in standard battery mode with a regular lead-acid battery charge type thing. Gave it about half an hour, and then I moved the charger to AGM mode. And sure enough, now in AGM mode, you can hear the charger working hard. And I'm thinking in about, so the battery's taking a charge, and I'm guessing probably in a few hours, this thing will be all charged back up. So, long story short is, your battery may not be bad in your Toyota Prius. You have to charge it gingerly and properly, and you have to get it, first of all, to take a charge. If it's so dead, the charger won't even try to charge it. So in that time frame, sometimes you need to get an old school charger and try it, and then put your new school charger on your AGM charger to finish up the job. You don't want to overcharge this AGM battery with too much current and heat it up and warp everything in there. So anyway, this charger is good for an AGM, and I've used this thing in the past. So in a few hours, this battery will be done. I'm not sure why the battery discharged. I'm not sure if someone left the door open in the front of the car or the power was left on. I don't know, but the battery is still good. And then you might want a little voltmeter here. So with a voltmeter, you can basically check if the battery is good or bad. And these only cost like $10 now in an auto parts store. So And the way you do that is you move the meter to DC, and DC is noted by a steady line, and we'll go to 20 volt scale. And on that 20 volt scale, you'll see right now it has 0 volts, which is true because we're not connected. So now let's connect this thing up to the battery and see. So if we take the charger off the battery and it's charging okay, we should see a little bit of a charge on this thing. So we're still charging now, and because I'm using one hand, I'm gonna just lay that in there like that. And I'm gonna touch the other one and see what kind of charge we get. But anyway, what kind of voltage we have now? I'm still charging too, right? So let's see what happens here. Okay, I'm connected. Looks like 12.5 something volts here. 12.53 volts, which is reasonable. So that means this thing's coming along, and I'm quite sure it's going to finish charging. So if you can't get your Toyota to charge your battery, disconnect the mains wire, disconnect this red wire, put your charger on there, try to charge it in standard mode for half an hour, and then move it to AGM mode. And the fan is running in my charger, so it's working hard. Alright, that's about it. I hope you have good luck with your PRIUS charging it. Get a voltmeter and keep it around. Thanks for watching this video, and good luck. Have a great day.